Hi farmers, welcome to day number 13 on our 42-day challenge of raising chicks to adult broilers. So on day 13 we'll be looking at why broilers waste feed without you ever noticing. Feed wastage is not always visible on the floor. Sometimes birds waste feed inside their bodies through poor digestion and stress. By day 13, broilers eat a lot of feed, and small inefficiencies now become big money losses later. Let me explain those. Number one, food spillage is the only visible loss. That's what we as farmers think. That when we see feed on the floor, we see empty feeders, and we're thinking, could be a spoilage or the birds are eating more. But what we miss is birds are eating but not converting or growing. Feed is passing through undigested, where you'll find their poop has a bit of a rough texture or unprocessed. Or we have poor absorption of nutrients. This is the silent wastage. Number two, poor feeder height causes overeating and spillage. If it's too low, the birds scratch feed out. If it's too low as well, you'll find the spillage increase because they'll scrap it out and you'll find more feed on the floor. If it's too high, the birds struggle to eat. There's an uneven intake, meaning the smaller birds will stay small and the bigger birds will grow bigger. Now both causes results in wastage and also uneven growth. Number three, stress makes feed inefficient. Why? Stress from heat, cold, noise, poor air causes the birds to burn energy instead of building muscle, use feed for survival and not using it for growth. Number four, I mentioned this time and time again, dirty water makes feed digestion worse. Water activates the digestion. Dirty or warm water reduces the digestion that activates the enzymes and the nutrition absorption. So birds eat but grow slowly. Number five, poor gut health equals to poor feed value. When gut health drops, this is what happens. The feed passes too fast, the nutrients are lost, and the growth is stunted or slowed. And we as farmers think that the feed is poor, so we try and get better feed, but the digestion is the issue at hand. Now, why this costs us money is that feed is 60 to 75% of our production cost. Most of our money goes to the feed, and poor feed can have the following causes: a higher feed per kilo per chicken, a lower final weight at the end, and a longer growing time, meaning they stay longer in your coop. It means they consume more food. So what we do on day number 13, farmers listen out, is that we adjust our feeder heights, we reduce our feed spillage, and improve the comfort and airflow of the coop and maintain clean water. Efficient feed use equals to better profits. And in one line, it's not how much feed you buy, it's how much weight it builds. And I've created a day 1 to day 42 checklist that helps you go through your cycles effortlessly. The link will be in the description. It's a free download. Check it out. And if you want more practical insight, I've created Broiler Gems, which goes into detailed practical steps on how you can keep your coop healthy, you can keep your birds fresh and alive, and make more money from a small investment. On day number 13, you might see a change in the layer or the shavings on the floor. So it might be a very dark shade of brown, which simply means that the birds are pooping, or there's also too much water on the shavings, which causes cakes and which causes ammonia to rise. And ammonia is a bad substance that weakens the bird's immune systems and leads to ultimate death. So what I do from time to time, depending on what you see happening in the coop, is that I just basically turn the mesh, or not the mesh, but the shavings. Like turn it over so that it air dries and softens up so that the birds are nice and comfortable. Remember, birds love warm, or to basically lay in dry and warm areas. It's just more comfortable for them. Imagine you laying in a cold bed every night. Not good for you. So it's also not good for the birds. So what I use is a rake, and I just scrape. Sometimes you find that the cakes are a bit too hard and you might need to crush it with your hand. So what happens is my checklist is that by day number 13 you should at least have turned your shavings once or twice. So the program, or the checklist rather, says every 7 days you tilt and turn, every 7 days tilt and turn, but also be observant of what's happening. If it's too cakey, you need to crush it with your hands, and if it's a bit too moist and they're starting to have a smell, then that means there's ammonia in the air, and you need to get those shavings out as soon as possible. Check out the link in the description for a free download for the checklist, and also if you want more insight, pay attention to the Broilers Gems, which you can also find in the link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you on day number 14.